I have just exited Bravil here on the map, and I am ready to explore an area of the overworld that I have not yet traveled. So I'm just going to take a straight shot up this road, and we're going to see what we run into in a nice relaxing manner, hopefully, as we make our journey. Now this is not my horse, which is interesting. Figured he'd be up at the stables rather than on the bridge. But here we go. Into the wilds. So to the left we have Leoween, and then to the right we have the Imperial City. The sun is just rising. Let's go check out what's over in this ruin. I don't think it's marked on my map yet. Let's see what we have as we come over the hill. Hopefully I can jump up here. I do not have my acrobatics hugely leveled yet, as you can see. But I think we've come at this from up above when really the door we need is down below. Just kidding, not that way. We must go the other way below. Here we go. There's the stairs I wanted. Oh, nope. Okay, well, I think we can deduce that this ruin is likely buried beneath the ground, and at this point I see no way in. So that's very interesting. Is this even marked on the map? No, where I am right now is not marked at all. So it must just be some scene setting. Alright, we continue on. Perhaps it was an old part of the keep. An old guard tower keeping watch. Let's see what's right in front of us. This is one of the things that I absolutely... Wait, flooded mine? Ah, perhaps we go in the flooded mine and see what's in there. But this is one of the things that I loved about Oblivion when I played it originally, is that there's always another viewpoint off in the distance ready to pull you in and see what it has to offer. So let's go see what this circular structure is up here. Looks like it might be a place to draw power from. Way Shrine of Zenithar. Honest labor earns its own reward. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Okay. We've got a nice deer there that I'm not going to bother chasing. But just look how beautiful this is. The music, the vibes, it all brings you back to when the original Oblivion first came out. And I love how there's the singular tree right next to the mine entrance. There's just something so quaint about it. Almost as if you'd want to bury some kind of treasure right at the foot of the tree. Maybe whatever you found in the depths of the mine. Wood door to flooded mine needs a key. Alright, so for now, we leave that adventure. That is not an adventure we can hastily enter at this point, so we move on. Let's see what other viewpoints we can muster, what we can bring up here. And I prefer traveling through Cyrodiil on foot. I like riding horses in real life. I own a few here on my little ramshackle farm. But there's just something awesome about walking in this game. The way you see things, you don't rush. It's slow. You can see how pretty all the fields of flowers are. Now we've got a gate to Oblivion just over the hedge here, but I really don't think that that would be the most relaxing thing to get into. Whereas, see this view, man, this is way nicer than that. Yeah, the Oblivion gates I don't think would fit the purpose of this video at all, so we're not going to bother going there. Alright, what other lesser troubles can we get into? Surely there's something, right? Can we find a fellow walker of Nirn who needs our help? What is this? Robber's Glen Cave? I haven't seen that yet. Let's see if that requires a key to get in. Hopefully not. And I love how each of the caves has their own little story, if you're willing to pay attention to it. Let's give this a shot. Okay. Now, as I play, I'm going to be very rudimentary with just sword, shield, and destruction magic, and a little bit of restoration magic. Nothing fancy. I haven't leveled anything up yet by a huge amount. I do have the Finger of the Mountain shocking spell, so I enjoy that. I have no lockpicks, so I'm really going to need to loot some lockpicks, because that's what makes diving into these dungeons fun. Is being able to open the things that contain the loot. Where did it go? Oh, I flung it. Okay. Good. So we get some gold out of that. Use a little bit of his own medicine against him. And cross our fingers he might have a lockpick. He doesn't. The imps usually don't. And we have 2 more imps. Alright. Nope, just imp gall. Alright, going downwards. Now this was named after Rob or something or other, so we're gonna have to see if there's any treasure in here maybe. Base Ring of Strength. Fortify strength on self. That is pretty good. Gold and a silver nugget. Alright, we found some treasure at least. And thankfully none of those need lockpicks, which I am missing greatly right now. Got some roots dangling from the ceiling. And some more imps off in the distance. I wonder if I can... I totally missed that first time. I'm trying to level my destruction. There we go. Alright, 2 imps down. Yep, just imp gall. What's over to the right? Nothing. Okay, what's over to the left? A chest, but I don't have lockpicks yet again. And then this bigger one, thankfully, doesn't need a lockpick either. That was a nice little chunk of gold there. Okay, so let's take the left path. And we are in a bigger cavern with imps. Okay. Thankfully, they're quite easy. And there's a hole down there. Alright, I believe I just completely leveled up. So I'm gonna need to... Base Ring of Agility, Bow of Frost, so much good stuff. I'm going to need to sleep before I can use any of that. And you know what? Sometimes, conveniently enough, there are beds in these caves. Wow, getting lots of gold out of this one. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to climb over some roots. We're going to make a jump for it and make our way over. Got it. Nice. This is a huge cave system. Hello. Now, I may not be helping the citizens of Nurn right now directly, but at least I am clearing the world of some imps, right? Hello? There you are. Alright. And it's always a good thing to clear the world of some imps. Always gonna take the healing potions. There was an early, I would say like mini boss fight that I did, and I absolutely needed all those healing potions. It was a necromancer battle of some sort. And then imagine when we're done here how nice it's going to be to emerge back into the beautiful open world of the Overlands. Get out of this dark, dreary cave with these dead ends and things. Alright, so this is beneath the roots that I jumped over. Gotta explore everything. And you know what's really interesting is I don't remember a lot of these POIs from the original Oblivion, so it's almost as if I am playing it all over again from the beginning. I do remember I powered through the quest line like none other though when I played when I was younger. Just went right through it, so I may not have even experienced all of these fun POIs. This is also interesting, there's nothing back here, even though it seems like something should be hidden back here, right? But of course there isn't. So it looks like we're gonna have to make our way back across the roots again. I'm really hoping that that's good enough, which it was. It was big enough of a jump. And then I believe I do have to go back this way. I do wish I had those lockpicks. It's a bit of a bummer. So I think I go this way. And that might be it. That might be the full exploration of this place. Oh, just kidding. We found a new corridor. Okay. No lockpicks on that guy. Ooh, flashbolt tome. Gold. Sword of diminishing. Oh, this is all really good stuff. And thankfully I am not over encumbered, because that happens very frequently at this stage in the game. Okay, so let's get out of here and get back to the overworld. I do believe that was all the loot that I needed. And there goes my athletics. Very good. Go ahead and sheath my weapon, and we will get out of these dark and dingy caves. And assuming I don't get lost, we will get back into the beauty of daylight. Because my gosh, this stuff gets dark and dank very fast. Okay, I think we're almost out. My trail of imps is kind of guiding the way, although I'm pretty sure there'd be a trail of imps everywhere. Yes, here we are. Okay, back to the Great Forest. If I can find a small town near here, that would be wonderful, because then I can rest and I can level up. So that would be fantastic. So the goal now, what is this? Harken Grove. Harcane Grove. That's almost like arcane, but with an H. Harcane. So maybe it'll be a town, or maybe might just be a... Is it a town? I think that's the icon for a town. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? That's a unicorn. Minotaur of the Grove. I don't remember seeing this. I also do not want to kill a unicorn. Can I ride the unicorn? Can I ride the unicorn? Why can't I ride the Ouch! Your apparel is broken. Well, you know what? This is really cool, but also, I don't quite know how I'm supposed to go about doing this. See, I said earlier that I have horses, and I do, and they usually don't run at me and attack me, but they're also not a unicorn, so go figure. And I'm not sure what to do about this. So I have a feeling that I might have wandered towards the wrong kind of village here, if the idea is that the Harcane Grove is a village of minotaurs. So that may not be the experience I was looking for. And then we've got a Mingo Cave, we've got Herstein's Shrine. Let's keep heading down the road. Is this thing... Oh, and we've got a wolf. The unicorn is so beautiful, though. I would like to figure out how to ride a unicorn. And see, this is what I mean. I don't think I even explored over here the last time I played Oblivion. The original Oblivion. I don't think I took the time to just enjoy the world rather than rush my way through the story. And it's still following, man. This thing is just gonna keep following. What do I see down? Are those just some deer stuck in the water? Yeah, those are some deer stuck in the water. Oh my. We've got unicorn and 2 wolves following us. We've got Sweetwater Camp. So that looks like a camp that I can rest. Now, I am a bit worried that this unicorn is going to injure town folk. I just certainly hope not. But, you know, funky things happen in this world. Alright. Okay, Sweetwater Camp is bandits.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Sweetwater Camp is not. Look at that unicorn fighting the wolves. I might be able to escape. Lockpick, that's what I needed. Okay. I can escape from the unicorn as it is attacked by wolves, and it does not even know where I am. Just kidding. It might know where I am. Oh, is that a wild horse herd? We have to check this out. See, I don't even remember this. Was this in the original Oblivion? Now this is relaxing to me. Look at this. Look at these beauties. Okay, so we have a nice chestnut horse. We have a paint horse. We have another chestnut. We have... Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's see if running into the actual horses does anything. There are so many of them. They're not going to attack me though, are they? Wild paint horse. I'm loving the character models. Okay, so the unicorn is going to attack the mud crab. You know what? I bet this is some kind of meme that I'm encountering right now with the unicorn. I bet that, yeah, the unicorn has got to be some kind of meme. I wonder if I go in a cave, if it will follow me in. We're about to find out. I think it's so funny that I wanted this to be relaxing. Okay, in before a unicorn follows me in here. Alright, so we've got rats, we've got goblins, and we're gonna give it a tick. Maybe there's a bed. You know, the goblins like to have their little beds in here that they sleep, perhaps. If not, then we may as well just take a walk through the Imperial City, right? I so badly want to call the rats skeevers, but they aren't. Okay. A little spider web going on there. Alright. So I suppose this is turning into a relaxing jaunt through Oblivion Remastered's overworld and caves. Oh, wow, there was a mud crab in here. Okay. And then there was a trap there that was blocked. See that? Okay. And yes, I am intentionally avoiding the bow because I always overuse the bow in these games, and I miss the fun of being the battle mage that I would prefer to be. I'm pretty sure this is just a hallway that runs through. Yeah. But anyway, I'm trying to be a battle mage, so for me to use my bow would really go against that quite a bit. I need to find... Oh, okay, we've got goblins everywhere. Gobbies and rats. Okay. Where'd this guy go? Oh, there he is. Hello. Whoops, I missed. Alright. And you know, the other reason why Oblivion is relaxing is that I don't think anything is really gonna like scare you out of your wits. It's not like Grounded, the survival game with all the bugs where things, oh, here's a bed, perfect. Where things pop out at you as like jump scares. Oblivion, you kind of know what you're gonna get, which is why I decided to do this video. Alright, anyway, I'm not great at lockpicking, but I hear there's a trick. So if you wait for the slowest, so that's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, you wait for the fastest pinned, and then the next one will be, so that was 1. That second one is slow, you see that? And the third one is average. So 1. Oh, the fourth one was, hold on, that was really slow. 1, 2. Okay. All right, let's try this one. So fast, medium, nice and slow. Fast, medium, nice and slow. Wow, I did that. Okay. Silver mace, lockpick, and gold. And yes, I am over encumbered now. So what I'm gonna have to do, what don't I need? You know what? Oh, but I could make so much money if I sell that. But I'm not one to really want to use a bow at all. So I do like the silver mace, although my fine steel longsword does more damage, and the short sword of diminishing. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna drop the bow of frost. And everything else. Oh, I'm still over encumbered. Wow. Okay, well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep for actually quite a while. We're gonna do 12 hours, so that'll be 6 a.m. I want to sleep through the night. And then we will upgrade some stats and see where we end up. Alright, it is the 0 hour. Alright, here I am. This is my character. You have ascended to level 6. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were. No kidding. But now you have so much more to learn. Okay. So where is the show details? Strength defines how much. Yeah, I need strength anyway. I'm a battle mage, so I'm gonna give 5 to strength. More powerful spells I definitely need. And then what else? Let's do luck. There we go. Am I still over encumbered? No, that is all I wanted to do. Okay. I've already searched all of this. I do believe I did not look in these crates yet. Really just looking for lock picks, maybe repair hammers. All right, so let's try my thing again. So, whoops. That was quick. That was slow. That was slow. Quick. Okay, try that again. First one was slow. Second one was quick. Third one was medium. Fourth one was, well, I winged it on that one. Nice. Let me check. I'm not even sure if I have steel gauntlets, so let's just take a look at that. I have iron gauntlets, so my steel gauntlets are heavier, yet my iron gauntlets still give me the same. I'm gonna drop my iron gauntlets and put steel gauntlets on because I want to look like a battle mage as well as function like one. Okay, so I slept up here. That might have been the end of the cave. Alright, well. Oh, actually, I can look at what is down here. That was definitely not the end of the cave, was it? This takes me where? Wood door to Fatback Great Chamber. Ooh. Hopefully there's not too much loot in here, or else I'm not going to be able to carry it out. What do we have? We have a humanoid. Let's see if I should zap them with my finger of the mountain. Can I? I'm not sure that I can. Oh, it's a goblin. Stick fence gate. Alright, here we go. Yeah, see, so I tried to wing it, and that didn't work very well. There we go. Alright. I'm just gonna open it. Open the wound. Okay. What did that get me? Oh, what's this? Skeleton, and then we have a dead captive who has 20 gold on him. Is there anything else around him that might give a hint to who he is? No. So I guess what I did was just break through a jail cell that was being guarded. That's really all I did. Let's hope I don't run into any traps because these guys are tricky. Okay. Thank goodness for finding so many lockpicks, honestly. So that I can actually experience the thrill of figuring out... Oh, I see a trap. The thrill of figuring out how to open this stuff. So, let's... Oh, good. 2 more lockpicks. Yes. And then let's trip this wire. And not get thwapped by the logs. This is great. Okay. What have we got here? We've got a roasting fire, it looks like. Look, yeah, we've got a plate. We've got all kinds of stuff they're preparing. Maybe they were going to eat the captive. Yikes. I'll take all of that gold. Thank you very much. Homes are expensive. Horses are expensive. I would like to upgrade my horse. Okay. We've got some more bedrolls. What's trying to fight me here? How do I get up there is my question. I certainly hear the goblin. I certainly see the goblin. You know, if I had better acrobatics, this would be done. I'd be up there. Alright. We find another way. We do find another way. Whoa! Where did you come from? Yeah, so I do believe after this cave I'm gonna have to... Well, I have repair hammers, but I might have to venture back into a town. Alright, is this gonna take me up to where all of these extra gobos are? I think it might. There we go. Lockpick. I will take that, kind sir. I'm loving the graphics. Everything looks so good. Okay, that third one was good, so... Okay. There we go. Jade amulet. And now I immediately cannot remember which way I came, but there's a goblin body there, so I must have come from that direction. So I came that way. Okay. It is so easy to get turned around in these caves. I'm kind of known for getting lost anyway. Okay, one shot and rats. This is good. I don't see anything over there that I need to make the jump for. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to risk getting chucked back into the depths again. This is quite an expansive cave system. I was not expecting that. Oh. Goblin was stuck for a minute. More lockpicks. See, just coming down here for the lockpicks alone is so worth it. Because now I will be prepared when I go through other caves on my journey. I wonder... Sneak attack with magic. Another lockpick. Give it to me. Okay. So now I'm on the other side. And we're gonna go beneath this odd wood overhang here where I see another trap. And I'm afraid, wow, I just, oh look, he got run over. But yeah, I just about made it out of that. I was almost a victim to my own tripwiring there. Okay, there's nothing over here, I think. No. There is another chest. Always will take the healing potions, although it's nice that I have my restoration ability. So we dive yet deeper. Wood door to Fatback Deep Basins. Where is the tunnel taking us? Much bigger than I thought. Okay. The rat can get zapped. And the mud crab can also get zapped. Okay. Another chest. Alright. Darn. I winged it. I clicked too early. Alright, that was slow. Fast. Good. There we go. Sometimes I just want to rush through it, but gotta remind myself that there's no point in rushing through it because you're just gonna go through all of the lockpicks that you just spent. Whoops, I did not mean to pick that up. But yeah, I'm just gonna end up going through... Oh wait. What did I just pick up that I don't need here? You all saw that, right? I totally just picked something up. Oh, the iron mace. There it is. Okay. Okay. But yes, it would be very counterproductive to continue to rush my way through the lockpicking. Okay. What else? What is this? Is that... Okay. This is a tripwire. Ooh, man, I got a little bit of that one. Okay, so this poor dead treasure hunter. This dead treasure hunter got the log. This one was already tripped, so I don't have to worry about that. Traps aplenty. Traps everywhere. A claymore is two-hander. I'm not gonna go two-hander. I want to do the see if we can kill the rat with the darn it. Yeah, but anyway, I'm trying to do traditional sword, board, and magic battle mage. Okay, so we have a distracted goblin who didn't hear any of that going on. Apparently my willpower is being drained, which is fine. I have plenty of willpower. I think it's funny how mud crabs and goblins live in peace. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Oops. Okay. Here we go. Four. Okay, so 1 is good, 2 is not good, 3, 4, then 1. Okay, so 1 was the good one. Dwarven War Axe. It doesn't do a lot of attack. It doesn't have a lot of attack power, so I'm not going to take it. But I think that was supposed to be the loot at the end here. So I should probably take it. Like, I think this thing was the loot. And you know what? I'm just going to drop my bow because I'm really trying to not, you know? I don't want to do the bow. So let's put this on. How's that look? I mean, that looks pretty good. Sometimes you just gotta go for the looks. So that was the big reward there. Okay, let's journey our way out of here and hear the heavenly sounds of the overworld map. Maybe there's a back way out. That's another thing that I love about these games, is there is usually another way out. Usually. We can only hope that they have afforded us. Oh my goodness. Well, we had an Indiana Jones moment. We totally had an Indiana Jones moment. Now hopefully I will be able... You've got to be kidding me. I may not be able to make it through. What we're going to do is we're going to crouch jump our way through. There we go. Wow. Okay. Oh, and we just crouch jumped into a dead end. Okay. Well... I suppose that's technically a way out, but I think I would break the game if I went that way, so for the sake of this recording, let's not break the game. I believe we just go back the way we came in. Which was up that big flight. Oh, I see more goblins. This isn't over yet. I completely forgot to change back. Oh, I see a trap. See that? Hanging up above? Is this a pressure plate? I really thought that was gonna... Maybe it already swung. Interesting. Okay, what do we have up here? Nothing that I really need. A torn sack of grain, a battered crate, another chest with some very good stuff in it. Alright. So that was that little area. Let's continue, I believe, this way. Or not, because it is also blocked. And I'm pretty sure we came down that big stretch and then I just went, yep. Okay. So I believe we have cleared the cave now. We have cleared the cave. We have helped the people of Nirn by taking down some gobos, rats, and mud crabs. Which might just have to be more than enough for today. It was relaxing. Something about this is just so relaxing. I hear the physics doing some weird stuff, you know, when all the pots and pans and plates and stuff start moving around like crazy. You hear that? That's the physics going nuts. And I love it. Okay, we continue. We go back down through the depths, attempting to find our way out. I remember coming through this way. Somehow my memory is able to keep track of some of the turns we've made. Okay, we are back. The roots should be above us momentarily. This was the original way we came through the fire pit, right? We came through here. I tripped the tripwire. And let's see, that's the way up. So we came from this way. I think. Yes, we did. It was just hard to see. Okay, we are now at a crossroads. I remember opening that gate. Gonna be very sad if it does turn out that there was a way out of here. Like a, you know, a back way. Although I don't remember seeing another door near the entrance to this thing, so there might only be one way, and that's fine. Okay, now I need to remember what we did here. Okay. This really is like a maze. It must be so disorienting to build these places or come up with plans for these places as a developer, and also try and make them unique. Wood door to waterfront. I believe this might be the way out. And also, we have to see if that unicorn is still there. Oh, look, all the wild horses came here. Were you all chasing me? Why do I hear the battle music? You have got... Okay, well... Wow. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, that was my relaxing jaunt through Overland Morrowind. Wow. Oh, I'm so disoriented from the unicorn. That was my relaxing jaunt through Oblivion. I was thinking about Morrowind because of the mushrooms in the cave. And I think it's kind of comical that the unicorn waited for me. And now I'm probably just gonna have to... Well, I can't. My attack has no effect on it. What am I supposed to do? I don't even think magic has an effect on it. I think I might just be doomed, right? I think I might actually be doomed. Well, you know, we took the relaxation while we could. We went into caves to try and escape the menace of the unicorn. And now I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get rid of the equine chasing me, but rest assured, it will happen. I'm assuming it can swim, unfortunately. But I think our relaxing journey ends here, because it's not going to turn so relaxing as I continue having to run away from the unicorn, but I am very happy with the amount of lockpicks we found. You know, I hear that noise all day when my horses are out in a field neighing. I hear that noise all day, and I really don't need to keep hearing it now. So this is me signing off. I hope you enjoyed my cave diving and a little bit of treasure hunting, as well as getting into some lockpicking, and unfortunately, the unknowns of this unicorn. So as always, you guys, I hope you are enjoying your games, and I will see you all in the next video as this unicorn eats a mud crab. Oh, a Nirn root.